Thank you for being here. This is my Service Learn project focused on school partnerships, expanding PTO access through leadership, West Pender at West Pender Middle School. West Pender Elementary School was built in 1957 in Burgaw, North Carolina, and served the community as an all-black elementary school. We have several substitute teachers who attended elementary school here as children. Over time, a new elementary school was built in the same town, and it became a middle school, which is now West Pender Middle School. The school serves the towns of Atkinson, Burgaw, Ivanhoe, Watha, Willard, and Curry, all located on the west side of Pender County. The school is in a rural farming community about 40 minutes from the beach. The demographics of the west side of the county are vastly different from those of the east side, Hampstead, Topsail, Surf City of the district. Basic demographics of West Pender Middle School. We are a Title I school. We have 76% socioeconomic disadvantaged. Grades 6 through 8, 18 teachers, 204 students. Our exceptional children population is about 15%. Our multilingual population is 15%. Hispanic 32, Black 29, White 32, and mixed 4%. The purpose of this project was to expand PTO participation, recruit members who reflect the diversity of our school and community. This includes bringing a range of voices, cultures, and perspectives, and ensuring representation across language, race, socioeconomic status, and family structure. The family survey showed 76% of families prefer events happening from 5 to 7. PTO volunteers, we only have 2 to 3 volunteers prior to this project, and those are all PTO parents. We have 0 business partnerships. There's no plan for engaging parents or guardians. And the audit of existing partnerships, our highest score fell within communication, while our lowest scores identified as needs improvement were parenting and learning at home. The survey data shows most families prefer later events because they're working families. At West Pender Middle School, we need to increase PTO participation while ensuring diverse representation culturally, linguistically, and economically. We do not simply want families present for attendance. We want their voices, perspectives, and leadership to help create greater equity that positively impacts student achievement. Overall, the data suggests that West Pender Middle School has a strong foundation for family engagement with clear interest from both parents and staff. Strengthening communication systems, increasing accessibility through translation and flexible scheduling, and creating inclusive community building events could help bridge gaps and foster more consistent, meaningful involvement from all families. I'm just going to pause for a few minutes, and you could read for a few seconds to read some of the positive and neutral or poor stakeholder language. Highlight a few. Parents wish there could be more translators. Parents want to communicate more, talk more to the teachers. Teachers feel like there's a lack of support because of parent care. Language barriers, socioeconomic, work in multiple jobs, and grandparents acting as guardians, and we have several parents in jail. The research lingered. After analyzing researchers' language and thinking about what this means for West Pender Middle School, I realized that West Pender Middle School has 4 major areas to focus on: trust, flexibility, inclusivity, and shared responsibility. We need to move beyond traditional partnerships and dig deeper into the real barriers and root causes for the lack of involvement. Most importantly, we need to move beyond the us against them mentality. The school needs to stop blaming families, and families need to stop blaming us. I'll pause for a few seconds so you can read some of the research language. One that really stands out to me is the third from the bottom. Regardless of poverty status, school size, diverse ethnic composition, and school level, school leaders can build and sustain parent trust by aligning policies and practices to address the effective needs of parents. Doing so reduces parents' perceived vulnerabilities and risks within the parent-school relationship. A brief description. To increase our PTO, we had a sit meeting to discuss PTO changes. There was a survey sent about parent involvement. a meeting with PTO to organize a way to add new members with diversity in mind. We organized a coffee with admin and PTO night, recruited parents at volleyball and soccer games, and we're going to host a PTO meeting with new members. This has significantly strengthened my leadership skills as a leader. I help ensure our school grows across all principal standards. While instructional, HR, and managerial leadership are important and typically my focus as the assistant principal, I've learned that external development is just as critical. My focus areas for engaging families in the community are increasing student achievement through partnerships, improving communication, and aligning school goals with community needs. Our community includes diverse family structures, working parents, single parents, grandparents, foster, and migrant families, and low income households, each facing unique challenges. We must create flexible, inclusive opportunities, meet families where they are, and align our goals with their realities so we can all support student success. This requires shifting our mindset from us versus them to true partnership. I appreciate you taking the time to engage with my presentation, Expanding PTO Access Through Leadership at West Pender Middle School.